We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season. And here to tell us what it all means are the experts. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just your host, Ernie Johnson.
No one's an expert.
Huh?
No one's an expert.
Well, you guys try. The fans are filling the seats in San Antonio, the site of our broadcast, and where the Spurs will be going up against the New York Knicks. For the Knicks, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Well, 1 triple-double is nice. 2 is impressive. But what Freak has been doing these last few games, off the charts. Kenny, how big of an impact is he having with all these triple-double performances?
Ernie.
Yes.
When you can contribute as much as he has, I mean, he's out.
Here in San Antonio, America is standing 750 feet tall in the center of Hemisphere Park. This is 2K Sports broadcasting from San Antonio as the Spurs take it to the hardwood here at the AT&T Center. The New York Knicks come into this one after a win against the Nets. And that result, guys, was a real shocker. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Jones in at point guard. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony, and it's Green in at the 2 guard. And it's the Knicks with the ball. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. The Knicks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
New York on D. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. Coach told me they're hoping to overcome the problems a player like Carmelo Anthony presents to defenses. He said Melo's combination of strength, size, and skill set make it very difficult to keep him from scoring each trip down the floor. What he is hoping for is to throw different looks at Melo to keep him out of his rhythm and to try to work from there.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Parker against Jones, 11 feet away. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 7 points for Parker. San Antonio on defense. 4-point game. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
You know, they've played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Here's Parker after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Parker against Jones, and the wide open shot from Green. No good on the 3. On defense, San Antonio. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And this is the first of 2 games between the two, East versus West, so they don't see a whole lot of one another.
Yeah, and Greg, for me, that just raises the intrigue level. Some matchups we don't get to see that often, so I'll be watching this one closely.
Porzingis can't hit.
Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
From 10 feet out, and Parker gets it to go. The assist by Leonard. And it's 9 points for Tony Parker.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Jones kicks to Anthony. And the wide open shot from Green. Again, the miss by Green.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
That's good.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Jones kicks to Anthony. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
San Antonio leading by 4. Parker outside. And Jones pulls it down.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
No one near him. And that one's good. Jones has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Parker, here we go. Second chance shot, and it's laid in by Bogut.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Jones kicks to Lopez. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Parker. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Dallas.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that one.
Here's Jones following the score by Tony Parker. From deep, Green. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Parker outside. 4 on the shot clock. For the key. No good off the back of the rim.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Anthony down low, covered by Bogut. Jones, the pass to Porzingis. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
It's been a good one for Parker. He's already up to 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And Parker drops them both. Jones with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
Now here's Jones. Porzingis sinks the 3-pointer. Porzingis has got 7 points in the game.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jeremy Lin comes in for Parker. And then for New York, Larry Sanders is checked in for Lopez. Caspi comes in for Porzingis. And it's Afflalo in for Gerald Green. Now here's Lin. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. No good off the front iron.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
No good from Caspi.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Jones against Len. Green inside the 3-point line. The basket good off the assist from Green's got his first 2 points of the night. For New York, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Jones kicks to Afflalo. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
And Green gets it to go.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
The 10-footer. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside, Lynn. Hill kicks to Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Now here's Leonard. Aaron Aflalo missing his last shot. Aldridge double teamed. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. There's Lynn with the three. And again, it's San Antonio with the three. Knicks trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Jones up top, defended by Lynn, and finished off by Sanders.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Both teams deciding to change.
For your Silver Dancers.
Here's Lynn. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Goes up at the stripe. Shot is off. So New York will take it the other way. Right side, Jones. In the corner, Smith with it. Plumlee with the rebound. Spurs leading by 5. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Good. Lynn's got 5 now.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Jones. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Lynn dishes to Anderson. Passes it to Cross. He feeds it to Lynn. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
To the inside, here's Aflalo. San Antonio with the rebound. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Can't connect from short range.
How about him there just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Lynn against Jones. Lynn the pass to Hill. To the left wing. Anderson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Fires top of the key. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Jones. Averaging about 32 points and 12 rebounds. And he's a threat to go off in any game from anywhere.
Some guys just have the gift, and he's one of them. You need points, he's your go-to guy.
Kicks to Casper. That's a 2 from Smith. Nice open look, but it's no good.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one. Bayless is checked in for Aaron Aflalo. Good on the second free throw. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Lynn kicks to Plumlee. Sanders with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. The score now all even. Jones has got his second basket of the game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Plumlee with a screen on Jones. Lynn against Jones. And the pass across to the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Lynn against Jones. Once again off the mark. Good if it goes. No good on the buzzer beater. And LaMarcus Aldridge, the frame, without question. He talked about the responsibility that comes with that role.
In every aspect, it's a change for us being more.
Greg, does that acceptance come with putting a whole lot more pressure on yourself? And if so, what does that do to LaMarcus Aldridge's game?
And Kevin, that's what's going to be so interesting to find out. Some players, they really relish in that situation. They rise to that occasion. And others, I don't want to say they wilt under the pressure, but they're just not comfortable in that environment. And in the NBA, you get to do it on TV and in front of thousands in person.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blockers, and it does intimidate them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And New York looking at who they've got. Jones, he's in at the point. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Jared Bayless, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets really lit up the floor. He ended with 25 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Green, he's checked in for Jeremy Lin. And a switcher also for New York. Green's checked in. Leonard sets a screen for Parker. Left side, Leonard. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
And the basket by Jones.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Jones against Parker. And Jones sends it back. The feed to Leonard. The second chance effort. Good. He hits the jump shot. Leonard's got 8.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And that one's good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Parker against Jones. Now here's Parker. Guarded closely. Bogut. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Knicks trail by 4. And here's Jones. 6 points for him. Anthony drawing the double team. Jones with it. Bogut picks him up. Back to Jones. Leonard with the steal. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Good D by Lopez. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. On the wing, Jones. Cannot hit. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Outside, Green. Pass to Parker. Outside, Aldridge. Feeds it to Green. Three-pointer. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The wide open look here for Anthony. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
And it's not often you see a team as efficient from that short 17, as I like to call it, but it's really worked well for them today.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Leonard with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Parker dishes to Aldridge. The fadeaway. The Knicks pull it in. Jones has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Here's Lopez. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Jones against Parker. Now the basket, Bogut inside. Aldridge wide open. He fires on the mark with the 15-footer. Aldridge has got his first bucket in this one.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
And let's focus briefly on an area we often overlook. Point guard rebounding. Here are the leaders in that category over the past 10 games. Freak, number 1.
And, well, rebounding is something you really think too much about with point guards, but he places a lot of emphasis on doing whatever it takes to contribute, even on the boards.
Yeah, in addition to the work he does on the perimeter, he's more than willing to get his nose in there and get his hands dirty and getting after rebounds and loose balls. And I think that's why so many folks around the league can't say enough good things about him.
Count the bucket. Jones has got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher had some words for his team over that last break. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Jones kicks to Anthony. Back to Jones. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And that's now 10 points for Freak.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
That's good.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Anthony off a pick from Jones. Anthony, the pass to Jones. And Green gets it to go.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Leonard. He used that pick to get in close. Leonard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Aldridge against Anthony. Back to Jones. Out to Anthony. Green with a screen on Aldridge. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
Hill, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Larry Sanders is checked in for the Knicks. Now here is Aldridge. Last game he had 28 points. Aldridge a screen. Shot clock at 6. Hill sets the screen for Leonard with the fadeaway. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Anthony, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Anthony's got 10 points in the game.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Now here is Aldridge. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Hill. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Josh Smith, he's checked in for New York. Caspi comes in for Anthony. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now, in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends. And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And the rejection by Sanders. They recover it. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Lynn. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Smith with a screen on Lynn. Smith dishes to Caspi. Smith kicks to Caspi. Some nice passing by New York here. Right side Jones. Shot clock at 5. Back to Afflalo. Rebound Hill. Hill's got his 4th rebound in this one. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. The dish now to Lynn. Three-pointer. But they'll get another chance. Anderson against Afflalo. It's Anderson with the drive. Lynn kicks to Plumlee. And count the basket. And so it's a close game as we wrap up.
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Aldridge out there with Bogut, and it's Leonard in at the small forward. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. No good from Bogut. New York trailing. Here's Anthony, plenty of space. Chance there to take the lead, missing. Parker passes to Leonard. From 11 feet away, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Leonard's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Spurs. Now here's Jones. Outside, Green. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Green's got 5 points so far. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Parker kicks to Leonard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. The drive by Bogut. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Four on the shot clock. Parker with a clean look.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Jones with it. Leonard picks him up. Lopez, a screen on Leonard. Anthony against Parker. Jones in the post. The drive by Green. So they take the lead. Green's got his third basket of the night right there. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Parker's shot is off.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. Now Parker following the three-point attempt by Freak. A three, and that's good. Tony Parker for three. Parker's got 16 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him. Well, right here, Kevin, we can get a look at New York and what kind of numbers they put up these last 10 games. First in scoring. First in assists. And they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Leonard. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Jones following the score by Tony Parker. Jones, the pass to Porzingis, gets the three-pointer to fall. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Green dishes to Bogut. Back to Green, out to the wing. And Parker, here we go. The 11-footer, and Jones sends it back. And he's able to get it back. A three from Leonard. It's rebounded by New York. Now Jones. He's got 12. Here's Porzingis. There's 3-pointers off the mark. San Antonio trailing here. Outside, Green. Dishes it to Leonard. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Lopez kicks to Jones. And stolen by Aldridge. Leonard, the pass to Green. Teardrop shot. Shot misses. Excellent D that time from Jones. And it's sent back by Bogut. They get it back. Parker with it. 18 points for him. Right side Aldridge. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 5 assists tonight. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
The Knicks have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
What a game we've seen here for Jones. He's got 12 rebounds, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Bogut with a screen on Jones. Puts one up from 19. Here's Aldridge. Buries the long-range jumper. Aldridge has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Greg, he's enjoying every second of it, Clark.
Yeah.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Puts up the baby hook and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Knicks have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. And the Spurs with some changes. Hill comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Daniel Green. San Antonio's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. It's Parker with the drive. Left side, Lin. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. And New York the other way now. Outside, Jones. Anthony with it, picked up by Aldridge. They grab their own miss, sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
The Knicks with the lead. Deep 2 from Anthony. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Jones against Parker. That one wide left.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Now here's Lin, following the miss by Freak. Lin dishes to Aldridge. Shoots from the right block. It's rebounded by New York. Jones has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And that one's good, Anthony.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Here is Parker after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Well, he has been today, no doubt about that. His effort's been unbelievable.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Hill. And it's good in the assist by Parker.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Now here's Jones. He's got 15. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging 17 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Sure is. I mean, he thinks every rebound is his, and most of them are. That's why he's putting up such big numbers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Larry Sanders is checked in for Porzingis. Caspi comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's a Flalo in for Gerald Green. Outside, Jones. And the Knicks miss again. Spurs trail by 6. Here is Lynn. He's got 7. Good on the shot. Lynn's got 9 points.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds a spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
And here we go. Lopez with the steal. Jones drives in. He dishes it to a Flalo. Fires the 3. The rebound by Anderson.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Passes to Cross. And here's Plumlee. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. And Anderson kicks to Hill. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
It's stolen by Hill, and the Spurs pushing it up now to tie, and another basket for San Antonio.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
Boy, you can actually feel it. It's palpable. The energy level on both sides has really gone up a bunch.
Sanders sets the screen for Jones.
Stick it too much.
Back to Sanders. New York moving it around. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Lopez. And that's 17 points for Freak. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Lynn the pass to Cross. Plumlee dishes to Anderson. Plumlee with the screen. Shoots off the screen. Count it, and the foul. Larry Sanders picks one up.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Daniel Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. And New York with a change here, too. Jared Bayless is checked in for Lopez. So it's the Spurs now, following the score by New York. Hill, the basket good off the assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 4 assists in the game.
The defense not putting up any inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah,
Perhaps.
but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Lynn against Jones. The Spurs have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
shooting for San Antonio.
And that one falls for Lynn.
Substitution on the court.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And New York looking at who they've got. Jones, he's in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. And there's Robin Lopez. And it's Green in at the shooting guard. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Good D by Lopez. Knicks trail by 3. Outside Anthony. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Jones dishes to Carmelo. And Bogut sends it back. But they recover it. Jones the pass to Carmelo. Lopez a screen. Another block. San Antonio leading by 3. Lynn kicks to Parker. Jones against Lynn. Bogut dishes to Lynn. Clock at 6. Back to Bogut. Shot from 12. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. And that's now 6 points for Bogut. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Jones. And the rejection by Leonard. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Parker's running. There's the bucket. Good. 30 points for Leonard.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Jones the pass to Lopez. San Antonio with the rebound. Bogut's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lynn kicks to Bogut. Nobody near Leonard. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Greg, you can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Here's Green. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Parker against Jones. Parker drives in. Pass to Aldridge. Tries it from 19. Offensive rebound.
Move it.
Knicks trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Outside, Green. Puts up a 3. Green missing again. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Aldridge a screen. Parker kicks to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. It's stolen by Anthony. And Jones has it in the corner. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Lynn. He kicks it to Bogut. Parker, right side. San Antonio again missing. Knicks trail by 7. There's Green with the 3. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Aldridge a screen. There's Parker with the 3. And it's Parker again missing.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And it's Anthony, top of the key. Back to Jones. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Here's Parker following the basket by Freak. Lynn kicks to Bogut. tries to snap the cold streak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And the Spurs making a change here. Checked in.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please welcome the Spurs Knicks team.
Knicks trail by 3. There's a screen. Jones, the pass to Porzingis. That's good. Porzingis has got 11 points here in just the second half.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And memo to the rest of the team, continue to get him the basketball. He's clearly delivering here in the fourth.
Yes, sir. He is dialed in. 6 of 6 in the quarter and looking for more.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress. Well, Robin Lopez in this one, he's got 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first. 1 made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Jones, no one around him, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Lynn kicks to Green. Can't get it to go. So New York will take it the other way.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Trailing by 2. On the wing, Jones. Defended by Lynn. Just 5 to shoot. New York moving the ball around. Here's Anthony. And he hits it to tie the game up. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Lynn kicks to Bogut. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And Bogut drops them both. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Anthony with the screen on Lynn. There's the double team with Bogut. Lopez drives in, comes up empty down low. San Antonio's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Bogut kicks to Lynn. Here's the floater, and that one's good by Aldridge.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Jones against Lynn, and Lynn comes to help. Look from Green. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Timeout.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Kicks to Bogut. There's a good screen. He feeds it to Parker. 5 to shoot. The shot. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Parker's got 20 points.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Looking at the game Green has been having, he's got 8 points and 2 rejections.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Over in the corner, Green. Jones kicks to Green. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Green's got 17 points here in the second half.
Here we go, San Antonio. The Spurs dance team.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter, and the shot is good. That's now 22 points for Tony Parker.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Green. Again, the miss by Green.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. New York's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. There's the double team with Bogut. Jones kicks to Lopez. The shot is off. Great D that time from Green. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And he is unable to get the second one.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now. Tell you what, as well as he shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip here in this one. He just can't get anything to go in the basket.
Now Aldridge following the three-point attempt by Freak. There's the pick. Now here's Aldridge. He's covered closely. Clock at 4. Green. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
Jones from outside. Again, the miss by Jones. Parker outside. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burkus.
Guys, I'm here with Tony.
The 2K Sports post-game show.